Welcome to the Sage Thought Leadership Podcast, building experiences that connect, remove friction, and deliver insights. Well, hi everyone, and welcome to our podcast. I'm Ed Kless, and with me today is Rohan Thambrahalli. Rohan is the founder of DimeTide, an automated, logic-based engine that allows Amazon vendors to recoup profit leakage and maximize profitability. Rohan is an experienced serial entrepreneur and innovator focused on advancing e-commerce. He has over 20 years of experience in sales, marketing, and business development, so he can provide insightful knowledge to an audience looking to unlock the complexities in Amazon's accounting and reconciliation process. Welcome to the Sage Thought Leadership Podcast, Rohan.
Hi, Ed. Thanks for having me.
Well, first off, Rohan, why do you do what you do?
It's a great question. Our mission is to make sure that we're empowering fair accounting practices for the e-commerce world. Especially when you look at Amazon and the way they do their accounting for their vendors, it's very unique to Amazon. It's very complicated, and there is really no ERP or accounting system out there that can handle the way Amazon does accounting. And we realized that this process to hundreds of thousands of Amazon vendors globally was very cumbersome, very manual, at times very opaque, lack of visibility. And we wanted to build a platform that was 100% transparent, fully automated, and really deliver a high level of visibility and also profitability for Amazon vendors while taking away all the manual processes.
And before we started recording, you mentioned that you're pretty excited about the future of machine learning and forecasting. Why is that?
We're excited about leveraging, ML into forecasting for Amazon vendors, because what we see today and what we think is going to continue to happen is geopolitical disruption around the globe, and that's going to have a big impact on product availability. So today, a large majority of the customers that use our platform are really not so much worried about top line revenue. They're more worried about making sure that they're able to fill the orders that they're currently getting. And we are building a very powerful forecasting model by leveraging machine learning for Amazon vendors that is going to allow these vendors to determine at any given point how much product they need to have based on how much business they want to overall do with Amazon, for example. So you have a vendor say, next year, we want to do $50 million in business with Amazon. Well, our forecasting model will be able to tell them, based on that, at a product level, how much product they need to have at any given time to hit that $50 million. Right? Moreover, our model will also provide them the data as to how much product they need to buy or source or produce, depending on what their lead time is. So it's going to be real powerful, and we hope that once we launch this model onto the platform, it's going to take away the supply chain disruption that many brands globally are experiencing today.
And how is it going to take into account some of those uncertainties? I'm curious about that.
Yeah, so we'll be able to kind of build that in as an input, for example, right? So let's say today your lead time from the factory is 90 days, so that's an input, right? But let's say there's a backlog of containers, and that lead time is increased from 90 days to 120 days. right? So based on that input, the model will self-adjust and recalibrate the forecast. There are other things that we can do. For example, the model will allow brands to look at product level and say, okay, do I want to do a better job at forecasting products that are most profitable than not, right? So our platform will start allowing customers to really make some solid business decisions based on, yes, top line, but more importantly, make some real smart decisions on how to maximize profitability.
Taking all of those into account, I think that's fascinating.
True.
So, Rohan, we have an exit question that we ask all of our guests, and that is, who is a hero of yours, and why are they a hero?
That's a great question. I have to say that that my hero is my wife. And she is very disciplined, very smart, very competitive, and she wakes up every day with such positive energy and zeal to life that is contagious, but also makes me wanna be like her.
And lastly, Rohan, how can somebody contact you?
They can contact me via email. It's just simply Rohan, ROHAN, at dimetyd.com. That's DIMETYD.com.
All right. Rohan Thambrahalli, founder of DimeTyd, thanks so much for being a guest on the Sage Thought Leadership Podcast.
Thanks, Ed. Thanks for having me.
Review and subscribe by searching your podcast player of choice for Sage Thought Leadership Podcast.